So what I should say before I go into scenario 2 is that Kevin's ideal type, although he's got this goddess right here, his ideal type is like Antonia Thomas.
This person right here,
Anyway.
lovely wife. Beautiful wife.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
His ideal type
Is you. So continue.
is Antonia Thomas / what's the girl from Hollyoaks called?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Can you just say her name, please?
You?
Say her. Kevin, no, real talk. Say her name.
Natalie and Manuel.
Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. Like a combination of the two, that's his type. As you can see, I look just like them. But anyway, we move. The question is, a girl walks past you in the street and she looks just like Antonia Thomas. As she walks past you, she winks. What do you do?
Lynn Labs.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Lynn, for those who are new here. Hello and welcome. And this is my lovely husband. He got dragged into... No, he didn't get dragged. Did you get dragged?
No, I got convinced to do it.
You were all over it. It's like, yeah!
Always supporting.
Those who don't know, I also have a podcast called Call Your Sis, which is a podcast with my sister, and we chat about everything and anything from parenthood to love, relationships, blah, 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 blah. Really good. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, check it out. Call Your Sis. Now, on last week's episode, we were discussing relationships and what is acceptable or not acceptable to do in a relationship and the norms. Now, as much as it might sound straightforward and obvious, it's not actually that obvious at all, and the lines can become very blurred very quickly. And the boundaries that people keep, they differ. And we've been married for a year, together for 7 years, married for 1 year. But we still sometimes don't agree on what's acceptable behaviour. Like, how do you conduct yourself when you're in a committed relationship?
Like I didn't know I could accept a drink from a lady in a bar.
You can't.
That's what you said in the podcast.
So in the podcast, one of the questions was, is it okay to accept a drink from a guy in a bar? That was one of the questions that was given to me. And I'm like, well, it's a drink.
Speak up.
Today's video is all about what would you do. So we're going to set some scenarios. Kevin's got 5 scenarios and I've got 5 scenarios. And we're going to ask each other what we would do in those scenarios to see if it's what we'd expect the other person to do. Let's go. Scenario number 1, Kevin. You're at a club with your single friend. He meets a single girl and she has a single friend, as girls always do, right? The club ends and your friend suggests going back to his place to just hang with the girls. Just hang, you're just hanging. You're just hanging. What do you do?
Well, I go back home.
So he's saying, and they're like, oh, come on, bro, let's just go back to mine with the girls, we'll just hang. Nothing's gonna happen, you know you're married, but just chat to the girl, just talk to us, nothing bad.
No, because then you're misleading someone potentially in the wrong way. Even if you have the best intentions, just go home and go to your own bed.
And I hope you're giving the right answers, not the answers that you think I want to hear.
No, that's what I would do.
Okay, so this is what I put. Sorry, you can't read my writing, but this is what I put. So it says, no, this is how happens and goes wrong. So I'm glad we've got a match there.
A match. Yeah.
You better not.
Well, no.
So what I should say before I go into scenario 2 is that Kevin's ideal type, although he's got this goddess right here, his ideal type is like Antonia Thomas.
This person right here, lovely wife. Beautiful wife.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
His ideal type
is you. So continue.
is Antonia Thomas / what's the girl from Hollyoaks called?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Can you just say her name, please?
You?
Say her. Kevin, no, real talk. Say her name.
Natalie and Manuel.
Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. She's from Hollyoaks, which is like a UK soap, and she's also from Game of Thrones. So Natalie Emmanuel and Antonia Thomas, like a combination of the two, that's his type. As you can see, I look just like them. But anyway, we move. The question is, a girl walks past you in the street and she looks just like Antonia Thomas. As she walks past you, she winks. What do you do? What do you do in that scenario, Kevin?
So I'd just be very awkward and keep walking. I'd probably look at the floor knowing me.
Oh, the floor's a good place to look, yes!
No, that's like what I would do.
Look at the floor.
And just keep going.
And I'm saying, you've got to be real, because she looks like Antonia Thomas. Those, she got green eyes, those green eyes you love.
She'd be good looking, but still I'd be just awkward to look at the floor and just keep walking.
She walks past you, she literally goes, I can't wink. I can't wink sexy, but just imagine that.
I would just find it awkward and I just look at the floor.
Good. Keep your eyes on the floor. I said no. I said this. I said, you give her a dirty look and turn your head to face forward. So you just, but then first you have to look at her and be like, and then look forward.
Don't do dirty looks, but just look awkward and look at the floor.
No, I'm being silly because I know you're not rude like me. I can be quite rude, but I would never expect you to give her a dirty look. A female colleague at work who's senior to you is being quite flirty and inappropriate at work, but she has the power to either promote you or keep you where you are for as long as possible. What do you do, Kevin?
So, what would I do? I would definitely not mislead into any direction.
When I say she's flirting and being inappropriate, I mean she's like, you know the ones that's like, Kevin, you're so,
no.
you're so, or the hand, you can't see, but the hand on the leg just.
No.
Is this a new shirt?
Oh, no, then no.
It's really nice. It's good on you. Did you shave today? Oh my gosh, your face is.
That's too far.
That kind of inappropriate.
No, that's just wrong.
So what are you doing?
So no, I stick to my same role and that's it, or change jobs. Well, either you talk to HR or you make it clear that you just put a stop to it. I don't know,
All right. I said, report the to HR because it's inappropriate. So we got a match there. I didn't need to call her, but she's flirting with my husband. She's a bitch.
I think my questions are more fun. Yours are more.
Mine is serious because no, do you know what? Genuinely, it's not even about fun. Sometimes in life it gets real, and it's not about ooh funny son funny. No, it's about assessing how you would act in a real life situation. These scenarios are very real. Think about it. You're at a carnival, like Notting Hill Carnival, or maybe at a party or whatever club, and a cute girl. Remember, she's cute. Let's say she looks like Antonia Thomas again, right? I want you to realise it's your type, so that's why it's going to be harder.
She looks like you, okay.
A cute girl starts dancing with you. What are you going to do? Okay, Kevin, what are you doing in that scenario?
So I wouldn't do any touchy-feely, anything like that.
Obviously.
No, but I'll just say, because I guess if it's two-step administration, no, don't lie. I can see that you changed your answer because I was giving you the eyes. I need you to just be honest. If you would, then say you would. No, if it's just a quick two-step, then fine. But as long as there's no touchy-feely, nothing misleading, no physical contact. Okay,
so just quickly switch it. The shoe's on the other foot. I'm in a club with my friends, and a guy comes in, and he's Rome Flynn. He literally is Rome Flynn, and he's dancing with me like a two-step. But he's Rome Flynn, who you know, apart from you, he is the hottest guy in the world. So, or one of the hottest guys. So you're okay for me to dance with him as long as we're not, touching and rubbing. If it's a little dance, it's like hey, little, dancing can get flirty quite quickly. What are you doing?
No, that's the thing. As long as it's not flirty, there's no touching, no feeling, no close proximity. As long as you're separated, like social distancing, type distance. And you're just you're listening to the music and you catch someone's eye. You're just dancing, same movement, and then that's
Why are you catching someone's eye when you've got a wife at home?
Not catching, as in your vision passes by.
I can just hear a lot of stuttering. Fair waffle, because this is stuttering. Here's my answer. You'll be surprised by this one. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it, and if you want to read it. My writing is awful right now. But I said you can dance if it's a two-step.
That's what I said.
No whining.
That's what I said.
No grinding.
That's what
no talking.
That's what I said.
And no drinks.
That's what I said.
You can't even exchange a word. And you know what's probably the best scenario if you do that? Look at the floor. Don't even look at her. Look at the floor and just... Scenario 5. Okay. Your boy is getting married. And for his stag do, he's going to a strip club. Hey, bust down, that's it. Bust down. I want to bust down.
That is an awful song.
I know, but that just reminds me of strip club. Okay, so obviously you're gonna want to go. When you're there in the club on the night, alcohol, everyone's getting live and excited. What is appropriate and inappropriate behaviour? Go for it.
So no lap dance, no nothing. You just have your drink and sit by yourself. What?
Talk about BS, Kevin. That's nonsense.
No, but you're with
your
your friend.
friends
No,
getting
but
married,
you're
you
with
wanna
your
sit by your-
friends. No, not when I say sit by yourself. I don't mean away from your friends. I mean not with like the strippers or whoever.
Dancers. Have some respect. They're called dancers.
Okay, dancers.
Okay. So you wouldn't think it's okay to get a dance?
No.
Just there, around the table, and then to come around just, ooh, baby, ooh, yeah, like this, daddy, like this, that kind of thing. That's not okay.
No.
Okay. All right. So we pretty much got what, 5 matches there?
Yeah.
I can't do it, can I? Okay. Okay, so now it's your turn. Now it's Kevin's turn to ask me the questions, which you know I'm gonna just smash.
Imagine attending your best friend's wedding,
Yay.
right? It's all fun, the family's there and
Can't
everything.
wait. Yeah.
But 30 minutes before saying I do, the groom tells you he's always had feelings for you. What do you do? What do you say? If you say anything.
That's such a horrible situation.
Dum dum dum.
That's deep. You went deep. Like, you said your scenarios are fun. That is not fun. That's actually heartbreaking.
Right.
Okay. So can I just clarify a couple of things? Is he saying he's in love with me or that he just finds me attractive?
He's had feelings. It could mean anything.
Feelings.
So it could mean he loves you. It could mean could mean a lot of things.
And this douchebag's choosing to reveal it the day of his wedding. Half an hour before they say I do. That's mad. Okay, what I'm doing. Ugh! I'm feeling super awkward. I'm feeling super sad for my friend. I wouldn't want her to marry this guy. I wouldn't want her to marry him. The minute she says I do, I now have allowed my friend to marry a guy who I know is not right for her. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you can be attracted to different people. We say this all the time. Like, you can have different people you find attractive. That's normal. You're human. But you don't go and tell that person. Because what's he trying to gain by telling me? Does he think I'm going to say, yeah,
Well,
you
you
too,
know how you...
let's get married together?
Yeah, but you know how you've heard people like, oh, suddenly they panic before a big decision and then they're like, maybe I won't get the chance or whatever. You know how people sometimes are, so...
Okay, I'm going to tell him, this is mad. Like, I don't know what you're doing. And because you've said that, and because you feel this way, I don't know. Maybe you need to reconsider if you're marrying, if you actually want to marry this girl. Because what you just did is disrespectful. But then my friend's going to be so heartbroken. Kevin, this scenario is nuts. I wouldn't want her to marry him, but that's not on me.
There's a lot of waffling.
It's not a lot of waffle, babe. It's not a straightforward scenario, is it? Okay, I would tell him I'd tell him like, bro, this is wrong and I don't get where you're going with this, but I hear you. Okay, cool. If that's the case, you need to speak to her. Like, oh my gosh, you got 30 minutes. Tell her. You need to be honest with her. Have some balls and be honest with her and tell her you don't. This ain't for you. If you're having these kind of dates and you want to tell her best friend, like, bro, lock it off. She'll be heartbroken.
Very straightforward.
No, I am. She'll be
Right,
heartbroken. Wait, she'll be heartbroken, but at least she won't be marrying the wrong guy, which will cause her many more years of heartache. At least it's gonna be like, devastating. Sorry, go ahead. What's the right thing to do?
Talk to a friend and be honest. So as in talk to your friend.
30 minutes before her wedding, I should talk to the friend.
Yeah. Be honest about what's happened so she knows the person she's marrying, and you have a conversation with the groom as well to say it's wrong what you're doing, and you
Why
tell
is
your
it
friend.
Why? What makes you feel it's my job?
Duty as a friend.
100% I do, but before she's gonna say I do, it's my job to go and break her heart. 30 minutes where she's all there gassed up, like all excited and emotional. I remember our day before I got married to you. If anyone had come up to me 30 minutes before to say something so devastating, no. And I'd rather hear it from my husband than the friend. because different emotions are going to fly. And think about it. The girls, they act like they're not, but they sometimes get jealous. So rather than you just accept that your man's a dog or your man's done the wrong thing, you and I start feeling some kind of way towards your friend. So am I going to be the one to go and tell her on her wedding day? No.
Well,
we can discuss it later.
Maybe she'll just, not talk to you for a while, but then come
I
back.
done nothing.
I know, but you know how people react. Scenario 2. What would you do if your friend, your best friend, was sleeping with your other best friend's partner and you were the only one to know?
First of all, I'm telling the friend that's basically being cheated on, I'm telling that friend because I need to let her know her man's a dog and she needs to be gone. The friend that's sleeping with him, she's getting lock off. No two ways about it, she's getting a lock off. I don't care how deep that friendship is, right? Because if she can do that to one of the other best friends,
You don't know what
she could do it to me. Lock off. The girl's gone. She's toxic. And as for the man, never ever come talk to me again. Disgusting dog. But yeah, my priority is to look after my friend who's going to be heartbroken and devastated. But there's no two ways about it. I'm telling her.
Okay, so I tell friend A who's going around to stop and tell the other friend what's happening.
Kind of nasty people. People are just rude, man. Anyway, I'm getting vexed. It's not even a real scenario, but I'm actually getting mad. Like, no. Where's the loyalty?
Scenario 3. You've had a, night with your girls out, fun, a lot of drinking, you're a bit tipsy, and you leave the club and you happen to bump into Rome Flynn. Excuse me?
I legit would probably faint. I think I'd stutter and get giddy.
And he tells you,
Yes.
Let's go spend the rest of the evening, just the two of us.
I'm married to you.
No, wait. And he tells you, he convinces you, we don't have to do anything, let's just spend the rest of the evening together.
Rome Flynn. You guys don't know who Rome Flynn is. Google the guy. Some would call him perfect. Some would say when God created
Whatever.
people, he saved his greatest work when he did Rome Flynn. That's what many people would say.
Excuse me.
I've heard it said.
That's right.
No, and you, because you and Rome Flynn, you and Rome were created. were created on the same day. So God said, let me create two fine ass men, Kevin and Rome. All right. So what am I doing? So I'm out with my girls, I'm drunk, had a great night, and I bump into Rome or someone that looks like Rome. Rome or someone that looks like him?
No, it's him.
It's him. And he's interested in little old me.
Yes.
Okay.
And he tells you, let's spend the rest of the evening together. He doesn't imply anything, but he just says, let's spend the rest of the evening together. But if you say no, you can never, ever talk or see him.
The answer would be, obviously, Rome, listen, this is mad because you are that guy. In addition to my husband, you are that guy for me, looks-wise. Talent-wise, you can act, you can sing, you've got a lot of positive attributes about you. But I'm married. I mean, you're just 7 years too late, Rome. I'm sorry it had to be this way. Maybe I say to him, do you know what I say? I say, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Maybe we'll be butterflies. I guess I'll see you.
Excuse me.
That's what I say to him. Maybe I'll see you next lifetime, because in this lifetime, I can't. What did you say I should do? What did you say? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to close the door for it. I'm gonna leave it a little bit ajar.
Okay, I know what to tell Natalie Emmanuel.
No, I'm joking, babe. I'm joking. Come on, I'm married to you.
Scenario 4. Your best friend.
My sister, yeah.
Okay, single. So
Single best friend. Okay.
Single best friend. Meets this really nice, young man that she finds very attractive, and that young man has a friend who looks exactly like Rome Flynn. And your friend tells you, let's just go back to my place just to relax, just to hang out. We just put a movie on, or just have a quick drink at mine, and just to end the evening. What do you say or do?
Because I'm a wholesome kind of lady. Okay? And I'm married to you. You are all I need. You're all I need.
Right.
I would tell my friend, you know what? If I was single, like, I'm down to ride. Let's go to your place and have some fun. I'm joking. I would say I would come.
Me?
No, if I was single, I would. If I was single, I'd go, yes, I would. Not to sleep with him, because why does it have to end in that? But just to, get to know him a little better. But I'm not single, and I just think doing something like that, especially with someone who is your like literal type on paper to a T, it's just mad. Like, as much as it would obviously be like so tempting, I wouldn't do it because it's ridiculous. Like, I feel like you're setting yourself up to fail if you do that, because you're putting yourself in temptation's way, and the devil's gonna love that. He's gonna be like, I got y'all in the room. Y'all's chemistry's gonna be mixing right now. So yeah, I think it's best not to.
Really nice, but I must go home now.
Is that what I've got to say to her? That's a really nice offer, but I must go now.
I need to put the kettle on.
No, that's Granny. I'm not a Granny.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Then bye, Granny. Scenario 5.
Hit me.
Trevor Jackson sends you an Instagram DM or Twitter and just wants to get to know you.
I'm married to you. I'm not single.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? He sparks a conversation, he shows interest in you, and he, from time to time, keeps messaging you to see how you're doing and what's going on in your life.
Okay. Scenario 5.
Yeah.
I'm
What is
singing
your
to
answer?
distract. Okay. Right. So, I personally wouldn't leave him hanging, because I think it's rude. Like, it's rude. It's rude. If he's stupid. No, I know.
Laughing a bit too much.
No,
yeah?
listen, we'll talk. Let's talk.
Suspicious.
No, it's not suspicious. Listen, I would message him back out of courtesy, say thank you for whatever compliments he's given to me, and I would just say, as you can see from my profile and the pictures of my lovely family and my beautiful husband, I'm married, innit? But I'm really flattered, thank you.
The right one is block him.
I wouldn't block him. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I would never
block him.
block.
That would be considered a disrespect.
Are you serious? No, be
Towards-
real. That seems really quite an exaggerated
Yeah.
response. You think I'd... Do you actually expect me to block him?
Yeah,
No, seriously, Kevin.
yeah.
Come
no more. You don't
No.
need that person in your life to send you messages and show interest.
No.
You've got the kids and I.
No,
Send
I'm
them a picture of us like this.
Wrapping up, let's just say thanks for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe.
He's always wanted to say that. Now, real talk, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe.